Ladies and gentlemen, it is your lovely host here. Once again, it is Team Ira. Now, have you watched the very first video of the day? If not, what are you waiting for, people? Go check it out. Anyway, I do have social media accounts, and don't worry, I'll discuss that after this part of the video is over. Now, once again, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, or grab some drink, or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject, and of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. This one, there will be a link, because this article plus the feedback from Twitter. Let's begin here. Now, probably you watched Raw last night, or probably you skipped it. But if you watched it, the opening segment I think was a very good job. What I'm trying to explain is Kevin Owens impressed Stone Cold Steve Austin. The way he looks, the music, and even he wear like a. People thought he was shaved, but he wasn't shaved. He like a cap, but you could see that it was not very good. You could see that the end of it. So wow, they did a horrible job in that. So man, that's very noticeable. Jesus, I think they did the same thing when the Miz trying to dress up as The Rock back in the day. I think they did it better, but this one is horrible. It's not Kevin Owens' fault. It's the makeup artist. They're horrible. They should just trim the back of it. If you really pay attention, if you zoom on Raw, if you could zoom in Raw or pause it, you could just see it. Horrible. I think he did a very decent impression of Austin. And of course, that'd be nice if Austin showed up last night. But of course, Kevin Owens keep trolling the fans in Chicago. The place was nuts. Just like, for example, when Paul Heyman trolled the fans with CM Punk a couple years ago, you know, they don't do it anymore because he's back with wrestling, not WWE, with AEW. So, how long? I mean, how far do you think this is gonna go? You know, do you think he's gonna keep toying with Austin until Mania? You know, I think he looks kind of stupid with that cap on, and another thing he screwed up, and they should practice this before the camera's rolling, is the guy who was throwing the beers at Kevin Owens. He didn't even catch any of them, so that was a total fail. I don't know if he did it on purpose or accidentally, but it was a great segment to open up Raw in a long time. The only reason it's a good segment in a long time because it's a Road to WrestleMania. Usually, if it's not Road to WrestleMania, WWE will put idiotic matches, idiotic talk, and people will be pissed. I mean, it was a good thing, but one thing is, why did Kevin Owens re-sign with his WWE if he's doing stupid crap like this? I mean, it's not stupid for us. I mean, it was entertaining, but he's a wrestler, you know. But what am I gonna, you know, what else can you say about it? I don't know if that'd be nice if I don't know if Austin tweet about it on Twitter about it. I don't know if he watched Raw last night. Did anyone know if he tweet about it? I know one person did. If it's Mick Foley, the legend himself, the hardcore legend. All the information is down below, so check this out. So I think Kevin Owens did a good job, but the only thing he totally screwed up on is how he catch the beer. Austin always catch the beer, didn't he? Always, I'm thinking. So I guarantee Austin is gonna get really pissed off because he tried to entertain it and, you know, copy off of him. He's gonna stun ahead of him, and they say it's not gonna be a match, but I think it's gonna be a brawl. Okay, it's gonna be a brawl. Kevin Owens is not gonna have no offense. He's gonna beat the crap out of him, and that's it. I don't know how long this talk show is gonna last for Kevin Owens show. I don't know if it's gonna kick off Mania for night 1 or night 2. I don't know how this is gonna be booked. I don't know if it's gonna last. Maybe like, I say, in my opinion, 5 or 10 or 15 minutes. That's it. That's the max. It's not gonna go on longer because they gotta do other matches on the show, you know. I know this is not a match, but if Kevin Owens get under the skin with Austin, say you're has-been, you're washed up, maybe Austin would just stun him and stun him and stun him and pour beer on his head and all good stuff, and that will end that segment. I'm just assuming, you know. Kevin Owens is not gonna do anything to Austin, because if so, Austin will not come back. You know what I'm saying? What's the point, you know? So Austin's just gonna do all the kicking, kick him in the nuts or whatever, stun him, and then when it's all over, pour beer on his face, on his head. It will pour all over his face, all over his shirt and all that good stuff. Then it's over. That's just my theory. I could be totally wrong. So all the information down below. I'm not gonna read it for you, so you can read the article, and plus the feedback from the one and only Mick Foley, the legend himself. So that's all I gotta say. Now you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below. If you really want to be part of the Raw Show, double click the link, DM me, and I can make arrangements for a future episode. Now, if you have WWE 2K22 for PS4 or PS5, join me. You and I could play against each other. I always have PlayStation ever since the very first one. And I'm gonna stick with it. But anyway, you play against me or whatever. It's TNR32. You can watch me on Twitch or whatever. It's an awesome game. Love it. I play the story mode a little bit. Exhibition mode. I did not create a character. Not yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. It took a long time for me to make a character. So, I don't think I ever made a character or any of my games. Maybe I'll download some guys from the guys who made them off the internet. Maybe I'll do that if that's an option. Okay, have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, and let me know. I'm just curious if you're going to WrestleMania night 1 or night 2 or both nights. I'm gonna go because I'm just watching television. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.